Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Timeless English Stories. Take a slow breath, settle into your place, and let this story carry you across time. Imagine a small room in a hospital. It is quiet. A boy stands on a scale. He is 10 years old. A doctor looks at a chart on the wall. The chart shows height. It shows growth year by year. The boy's line on the chart is flat. It should be going up. It is not. The doctor picks up a pencil. He taps it on the desk, slowly. Tap, tap, tap. The sound fills the small room. The boy does not speak. His mother sits beside him. She holds her hands together, tightly. The doctor turns to the mother. He says one word, hormone. Then he explains. The boy's body is not making enough growth hormone. Without treatment, he may never grow past 4 feet, 7 inches. He will always be the smallest boy in every room. There is a treatment. It is a daily injection. It must go into the boy's leg every single night for years. And it is expensive, very expensive, almost $900 a month. The family does not have that kind of money. The mother looks at her son. The boy looks at the floor. Outside, a football rolls across a dusty street. Some other boy is playing. This boy, in this room, cannot even think about football right now. He can only think about one question. What happens to a boy whose own body refuses to let him grow? Now picture a different scene. Years later, a stage, bright with lights. A man stands at a podium. He is 36 years old. He holds a golden trophy shaped like a football. This trophy is the Ballon d'Or. It is the award for the best player in the world, given once every year. It is his 8th time holding this exact trophy. No player in history has held it more. That small boy from the hospital room grew up to become the greatest football player many people have ever seen. His name is Lionel Messi, and this is a story that will take us across an entire lifetime. Stay with me, my friend. Let's go back to the beginning. Argentina, in the early 1990s. The country's economy is struggling. Jobs are hard to find. Money is tight for many families. For thousands of young boys, there is one clear path out of a hard life: football. If you are good enough, football can change everything. At the very same time, on a small island called Madeira, near Portugal, another boy is growing up. His name is Cristiano Ronaldo. He is tall, he is strong, he runs fast, and he jumps high. His body seems built for sport. These two boys, born just 2 years apart, will one day stand at the very top of world football, together. But right now, neither of them knows the other exists. In 1996, in the city of Rosario, Argentina, a small boy named Lionel Messi joins the youth team of a local club, Newell's Old Boys. He is 8 years old. He is already showing something special with a ball at his feet. Coaches notice how he moves. He is quick. He is clever. He seems to see space that other players cannot see. That same year, far away in Portugal, young Ronaldo leaves his home on Madeira. He moves to the mainland to join the Academy of Sporting Lisbon, one of the country's top clubs. He is only 12. He leaves his family behind to chase his dream. 2 boys, 2 continents, 2 very different bodies. One story is only just beginning. Back in Rosario, Messi's coaches at Newell's love what they see. But there is a problem, a big one. In 1997, doctors confirm what his family has feared. Lionel has a growth hormone deficiency. His pituitary gland is not producing enough of the hormone his body needs to grow normally. Without daily treatment, doctors say, he may stop growing at a height far below average. This is the first closed door, a door that says, your body will hold you back, no matter how much talent you have. The second closed door comes soon after. The treatment costs nearly $900 every month. Messi's father works at a steel factory. It is a good job, but not a job that can pay for this. The family asks Newell's old boys for help. The club offers some support at first, but it is not enough, and it does not last. Later, they turn to River Plate, one of the biggest clubs in the country. River Plate says no. They cannot, or will not, cover the cost. Here is where we see the first sign of who Lionel Messi really is. Even during this hard time, he keeps training. Every day, he touches a ball with his feet, again and again. His small size, the very thing doctors worry about, becomes strange advantage on the field. His center of gravity is low. He can turn quickly, in tight spaces, where bigger boys struggle to move. He learns to dribble past players almost twice his size, but there is a weakness too, and it is real. His body is not strong. In these early years, he tires quickly during matches. He is more likely to get hurt than the bigger boys around him because his muscles have not developed at the same pace as his skill. One more thing about young Messi is worth remembering. Even when no one is watching, he practices small movements, over and over, alone. A touch here, a turn there. This quiet, daily habit will matter again, later in this story, and maybe in yours too. In the year 2000, everything changes. Messi's family makes a bold decision. They travel to Barcelona, Spain, so that Lionel can try out for the youth academy of FC Barcelona, a club known as La Masia. He is 13 years old. The tryout does not last long. Within days, Barcelona's sporting director, a man named Carlos Rexach, has seen enough. He wants to sign the boy immediately. But there is no contract paper nearby, so Rexach writes the agreement on a paper napkin, right there at the table. That napkin becomes one of the most famous documents in football history. Barcelona makes a promise that changes Lionel's life. The club will pay for his growth hormone treatment. In return, his family moves, all together, from Argentina to Spain. It is a massive risk. They are leaving everything they know behind. But it is also the answer to years of closed doors. While Messi begins his new life in Spain, Ronaldo's path is also moving fast. In 2003, at just 18 years old, he signs with Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in England, for £12,240,000. Two boys, once unknown, are now both stepping onto the biggest stages in world football. Their paths are starting to run side by side. Let's pause here for a moment, my friend. By his mid-teens, Messi is still receiving his injections every single night before he goes to sleep. Think about that. A teenage boy, dreaming of becoming a professional footballer, must also manage a medical condition, quietly, day after day, with no days off. Have you ever had to fight your own body just to keep a dream alive? Messi makes his first team debut for Barcelona in 2004, at just 17 years old. Over the next few years he grows, both on the field and off it, and soon a new competition begins, one that will define an entire era of football, the rivalry between Messi and Ronaldo. From 2008 to 2017, these two players share every single Ballon d'Or, the award given each year to the world's best footballer. 10 awards, 10 years, split entirely between just two men. No other players come close during this stretch of football history. In 2009, Messi has one of the greatest seasons any player has ever had. He scores 38 goals in Spain's top league alone. That year, at just 22 years old, he wins his very first Ballon d'Or. To reach an even higher level, Messi makes a bold change. His coach is Pep Guardiola. Before, Messi played out on the side of the field. Now, he plays in the middle, close to the goal. He moves back and forth, again and again. This makes defenders confused. They do not know where to. The plan works very well. Messi starts scoring many more goals. Defenders across Europe cannot stop him. Can you imagine that? A player so good, entire teams have to build a special plan just to slow him down. Meanwhile, Ronaldo keeps pushing Messi to be better, and Messi keeps pushing Ronaldo. Every season, every award, every big match between Barcelona and Ronaldo's teams becomes part of this long, incredible race between two rivals at the very top of the sport. Now we arrive at the moment this whole story has been building toward. The year is 2022. Messi is 35 years old. This is the World Cup, held in Qatar, and almost everyone agrees this is his last real chance to win the one trophy that has always escaped him. Before the final, Argentina plays many hard matches. In the very first match, they lose to Saudi Arabia. It is a big shock. No one expects this loss, but Messi does not give up. Match after match, he leads his team. He scores important goals. Slowly, Argentina moves closer to the final. Then comes the final. Argentina against France. The match is one of the most dramatic in World Cup history. Messi scores. Argentina leads. Then France's young star, Kylian Mbappé, scores twice in just minutes, and the match is level. Extra time begins. Messi scores again. France answers again. Mbappé completes a hat-trick. The score is 3 goals each. The match goes to penalty kicks. One player steps up, then another. The stadium is almost silent between each kick. Argentina's goalkeeper makes a crucial save. Then another Argentine player steps forward and scores the final penalty. Argentina wins the World Cup. Messi falls to his knees. His teammates run toward him. Someone places a special black cloak over his shoulders as he lifts the trophy, the one trophy that had never been his, now finally, completely, his own. After that incredible high point, life brings a hard moment too, closer to home, for Argentine football fans. Back in 2016, years before that World Cup win, Messi and Argentina lost the final of the Copa America for the 3rd time in a row. Right after that defeat, exhausted and heartbroken, Messi announced, live on television, that he was retiring from the national team. The reaction across Argentina was immediate and strong. Fans and former players criticized his decision, loudly and publicly. Many begged him to reconsider. Just weeks later, under enormous public pressure, Messi reversed his choice and returned to the national team. It was a painful chapter and a reminder that even the greatest players carry heavy weight on their shoulders. Now, let's return to the present. In October 2023, Lionel Messi stands on a stage once again and receives his 8th Ballon d'Or. No other player, male or female, has ever won this award 8 times. It is a record that may stand for a very long time. So here is the real question, my friend. Why did this particular boy, out of millions of boys who dreamed the same dream, reach this level of greatness? 3 reasons stand out clearly when we look back at his whole story. First, his early physical struggle actually shaped his playing style. Because his body was small, he had to develop extraordinary balance, close control, and quick decision-making, skills that became his greatest weapons as an adult. Second, Barcelona's decision to fund his medical treatment at exactly the right moment in his childhood gave him the chance his own country could not offer. Without that napkin contract, this story might have ended very differently. Third, his quiet daily habit of practice, formed as a small boy in Rosario, never stopped. Decades later, at the very top of world football, he was still that same boy, still working on small details every single day. Here's a small thought to consider. If Lionel Messi had been born in a place, or a time, without advanced sports medicine, his growth hormone treatment might never have been possible at all. Football, as we know it today, might look completely different. And so, my friend, this story comes gently to its close. Let's go back to that hospital room, one final time. A small boy stands on a scale, worried about a future he cannot control. Now picture him again, years later, standing on a stage, lifting a golden trophy for the 8th time in front of the entire world. Here is what connects those two moments. It was never really about his height. It was about a boy who kept practicing small movements, quietly, every single day, long before anyone was watching. That same idea can guide you too, right now, with your own English. You do not need to be perfect today. You simply need to show up, again tomorrow, and practice one small piece at a time. So tell me, my friend, are you more like young Messi, small but determined, just starting your climb, or are you more like Messi at his peak, already strong, and reaching for something even higher? Type A or B in the comments below. If this story helped you today, please subscribe and join me here again tomorrow for another true story from history. Until tomorrow, my friend, take care of yourself and never stop learning.